Hello everybody, this is Etho. Welcome back guys. We are on the Feed the Beast server again today. Just having so much fun on here. Like seriously. I've played quite a bit since last episode. Mostly farming things. But today I started working on my castle some more. And actually made pretty good progress on it already. I wanted to get you guys in on the building action though before I totally finished it all up. So we're actually... I gotta remember where this is. I need this quarried stone stuff. It's kind of hard to find in the world sometimes. But yeah, I started working on the interior part of our castle. And let's go take a look at that. Just let me finish what I was doing before I forget. This is very complicated. Alright, good. Now... let's see, where is my hang glider? There we go. Now I'm ready. So here's our castle, guys. This is the interior, the start of it anyway. I also finished up these 3 gates, so they all open and close. So let's pretend we're entering our wonderful castle here. This is kind of the look you get. If for some reason you couldn't fly like everybody can, I want to put a staircase right in front here so you can walk up to this layer here, and then I'm guessing I'm going to put a door here as well. This will be like the main room. But you can run around on the wall here, which is pretty cool. You get a nice view of anybody that's down below. I did 4, or I'm working on 4 giant towers in each of the corners here. And then there's going to be a flat spot again up here. I think this thing ran out of power. I do have more power. Here, let's go replace this. Yeah, totally out. Bone dry. Yoink. I did not pick it up. Definitely want to check that before I fly away here. Okay, that should get it going again. There it is. And this should finish up pretty quick. There's a ton of blocks inside here. Like, it is solid cobble. So if people are blowing this up, it's going to take them a while. I don't think we're going to be using nukes on here until we have some way of countering them. We sort of unofficially decided that in our group chat with each other. There is an anti-aircraft turret, which I believe shoots down missiles. So if somebody used nukes, we could use that to counter it. But I'm worried this is going to crash us, so I'm currently not going to be using one of these. So I don't know. We'll see how things go here. At this flat part, I then want to build another tower that goes up a little bit higher, so you have a nice view of what's going on outside the walls. Maybe up to this height here would probably be good. Yeah, like build something that goes up to about this height here, and I'll have my control panel or my control room up at this height, where I can activate all my defense systems. This thing is so good, man. You don't know how much time it's saved me. Let's see. It just makes building so quick. I need to also check out that builder's wand because I think that's pretty good too from what I've seen. Ta-da! Oh yeah, and by the way, here, let's make a day really quick. There was a post on the Reddit about my castle here, about what I could do to make it look a little less repetitive or similar. And somebody posted a picture where he changed out the blue that I had here with a different color of block, and I think that helps it a lot. I think it looks a lot better with that white there. So anyway, this is our castle as it is right now. We got a lot of stuff I want to do today though, so maybe we will move on to something, although I might do a little bit of building. I found another pocket of this quarried stone. I think somebody has taken a lot of it because I keep finding like empty holes underground, which I think had this stuff in before. So I think quite a bit of it has been used in the world already. But I managed to find some here, and as I was mining it, sewage spilt all over my feet. Disgusting. It's going to be a real pain to mine this if this stays here. So I think what I can do... Oh yeah. Isn't that so cool? This thing is so useful in like so many different settings. Oh, I'm out of stone. Well, I can just switch to cobble. Yeah, I like it a lot. So useful. Saves me a lot of time. Alright, so this is what the castle's looking like now. I did decide to do a bit more building on it, and it's coming along very nicely. One thing I'm doing with these towers now, going up like this, and then on the way down, do that. Go up one more time. I'm getting efficient, man. Like, look at this. This is skills right here. Got to make the use of your the most use out of your time. Wait, actually, this should be this, and then I'll change the cobble there with this white quarried stone. But yeah, there is one more thing I want to do here before I leave with you guys. I had another idea for a defense system. This idea is a little silly. It's not going to be very practical. Like, it's not going to work out too well, I don't think. But I just gotta do it. It's a fun idea that I want to do. So, let's see. Let's get our birch wood. Alright, so we're going to change this cobble out with the birch. So around this lower wall here, I want to... I got tracks, man. Badge added Railcraft to our mod pack, primarily for me, and I haven't used it at all yet. If you remember last season, I used Railcraft all the time. It's an awesome mod. It's a little tough to do with with our theme. It's not very efficient because the main use of it is to move items around in like a fun way. But there's there's lots of ways to move items around in our mod pack that's really quick. But what I want to do with the Railcraft, I'm going to have a train going around the wall here, and it's going to have some passenger carts behind it with skeletons in. And I'm going to try create some super duper powerful skeletons with like power 5 bows, flame bows, punch bows, and then give them really good armor. And that's about it. That's all I can really do with the train. But it's going to go around and around. I'll make it go over a whistle, and I think it'll be fun. Okay, everybody. So we're going to take a little break from building now to try look at some other ideas here, try some other things. A little bit of building is good in an episode, but you don't want too much, right? Otherwise it gets boring. So we've made our way over to our genetics lab. Last time I started setting up this thing, I believe. This is our villager smelter thingamajig we were working on. I did get it working. I hope. I say that and now it's not going to work, right? Some people said it's a bit glitchy, but got the conveyor belts on top here. Just flip the lever. It's not too pretty right now, but I believe it does work. Take damage. Yeah. So all the villagers, they fall down there. They get smelted into a lovely green goo. I tried piping that into a cyclic assembler. I think I made a recipe somewhere. Maybe not. I tried putting an emerald recipe in it, and I don't think it worked. So I don't know if that will allow me to automatically make the emeralds or not. Okay, let's turn this off. If I leave this thing run, you know what happens? Oops. Here, let's get down. This happens, man, and this is so annoying. Gravestones just everywhere. They'll fill up the area all around this thing. And you gotta break them all, because if you walk into them, they're all glitchy. Like when you walk into an anvil, it does the same thing. So they're really annoying. Then when you break them, sometimes mobs come out. Yeah. Whoa. Mr. Burger King over there. Hey. All right. Yeah. So that's this thing. It's working. If I need emeralds, I can get emeralds. I made a few blocks of them. But the big thing I wanted to do here... Oh yeah, I put a cell charger here. Looks really cool. I would love a whole floor made out of that, but I don't think that would be a good idea. Because it looks really 3D and futuristic. It's cool. I also looked into these. These are really good. I think all my power generation is going to come from these now. Because all you got to give them is ender pearls. Each one you gives it runs for 20 minutes, I believe, or so. And it produces quite a bit of power. So, I wonder how long you can backlog it too. It looks like quite a bit. So yeah, these produce pretty good amount of energy, even with it charging 3 right now. That's how quick it's doing it. That's not too bad. That's only 8 of these. So if you had like 30 or so, it would be really, really quick. So the other farming idea, this is what I was trying to do last episode. I traded with the villagers. I got these oreberry bushes, and I thought, yes, this is our trick. This is how we're going to get metal from now on. It's going to work out really well because these grow the berries, right? You get berries from these, and then this is gold, basically. 1 nugget of gold each one. So I got harvesters in front. The thing is, this is really slow. This is really, really, really slow. I would need a lot of bushes and a big setup. There might be a few ways to improve the speed. I think if it's dark here, they grow quicker. But I think it's going to be too slow is the problem. So I'm looking at other ideas, and one of the big things I need is iron and steel. The ideal mob for getting that is the red cap, I think. Oh yeah, and by the way, everybody, well not everybody, quite a few people have suggested I try iron golems. I have tried iron golems in this thing. Doesn't work, I'm afraid. Otherwise you could just spawn in iron golems, kill them, get tons of iron. Yeah, you see it counted down all the way. It didn't spawn them. Just to make sure. Whoops. Actually, no, let's not do that. I don't want to make a mess. I put that there just for the looks. So you got all these yellow particle effects flowing up to the ceiling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't spawn iron golems. But red caps, these guys are from the Twilight. Close this. To make steel, you need iron and you need coal. You need about 2 to 4 pieces of coal for each ingot of iron, I believe. These guys, they drop... They're really annoying. They drop coal. Let's see if we can see it here. Coal. Alright, they're not dropping. Anyway, I'm collecting it over here. They also drop iron picks and iron boots. And these stack very well in the filing cabinet. We got lots of these. So originally my plan was to put these into an auto anvil and combine them that way, but that ended up being really pricey. Like it took tons of mob essence, tons of power, took a long time, it wasn't very good. So my new plan, which I just thought of today, that's I'm almost certain is going to be really, really good. If you look at these, you press shift, 7 metal, 2 armor. So Thaumcraft is the way to get metal, I think. Let's see, let's look at our Thaumonomicon, if I can find it. There it is. Yeah, so you can convert metal or create it in Thaumcraft. I can boil those boots down into the metallium or whatever it's called. Oops. And then then I just need to add an iron ingot into it. It'll take 2 of the metallium and it'll create 3 iron nuggets. Did I say ingot? I meant nugget. Anyway, so I can make iron that way. And I can actually convert to all the different types of metals pretty much. Lead, silver, tin, copper, and gold pretty easily. And it can be automated. So we're going to head over to my Thaumcraft base and see how that works out. And here we are. So I'm glad I can finally use this base again. I haven't used it in a while actually to do anything. So what we need, this thing here, this machine, this is the Alchemical Furnace. This breaks up the matter into the different essentia. So here's our filing cabinet. Let's take one of these boots just to try it out. I did already, by the way. That's why this is set up already. You put it in, melts it down, turns it into essentia. And there was 7 in here when we started, and you can see it's starting to fill up. So each of these numbers represents 1 nugget we're going to get out of this. So each iron boot is 7 nuggets worth of iron, I believe. And then this is kind of a waste product, but I also need it for some other things. So my question, this is pretty important. Can we automatically put things into the alchemical furnace? I'm pretty sure we should be able to, but let's just make sure. So we need some item ducts. That zombie's gonna get annoying. Alright, we'll make that go like this. I really, really hope this works. If this works, this is gonna be like so much easy metal. Thaumcraft might be a bit overpowered because it doesn't take into account how damaged the item is. It just gives it to you. Although it's not like giving you 4 iron nugget or 4 iron ingots from each one. It's just like 7 nuggets, so it's not very much iron. But it's gonna add up pretty quick here. This is my my crummy switch. Uh-oh. That is powering it, isn't it? Tell you what, let's do this properly. I'm not too happy with my pressure plate idea. Let's put a servo on it. It could be that we have to pull it from a different place too. Disabled. Okay, so that's powered. Ooh, darn it. It might not. We could also possibly automate it with golems. Darn, I was really hoping that would work. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, so it can pull it from the bottom of this. Although I guess that was pretty obvious. So what we need to do is figure out where to put it in this thing if we can. Which might accept from the sides. Yep. Oh, sweet. Yes! Oh, and they even stack in there. No way. Oh, yeah. The other question is one of these going to be enough? Because it does take it a while to do this. But anyway, so it fills up these jars. I'm going to use this stuff for some other like arcane infusion things. Like if you need some type of armor, you need to use this. But then what you do? Whoops! Oh no! Come back. Pick up the jar. Then we're gonna have to combine this machine with this thing. This is what allows you to automatically make the metal. So I put some nuggets in already. We'll need to supply it with this metallium. Like so. And then it will take 1 nugget to make 3 and 2 of the metallium. So let's click this. Ta-da! put a chest in front or whatever we want, and it will start filling up with metal. And it's draining that. Yeah, so this is our system. I think it's going to work out pretty good. And then we can also use it to make the other types of metal too. Like I really need tin quite badly. I'm all out of tin actually. So this will be good because I can easily get what I need this way too. All I have to do to make tin is add this, which you get from glass. Aha, look at this. Look what we got going on now. So I've been tinkering, trying to come up with a way of automating it all. And this is the system I came up with. It is untested, so we will find out how badly it's broken. And then I'll probably adjust it, and hopefully it will work in the end. Alright, so the idea is where this chest is where I'm going to drop put the filing cabinet with all the boots in. Or the picks. I also have a barrel underneath here. This is for putting fuel in for these alchemical furnace or furnace, whatever furnaces. And the reason we couldn't put the boots in from the bottom is because apparently that's where the fuel enters from. So if I put charcoal in here, I have item ducts running underneath the barrel to the bottom of each of these alchemical things. We can't see them, they're buried right now. But should fill up with charcoal. There it is. So that'll keep all three of these supplied. And let's see. Should we just go get the filing cabinet and see what happens? I think so. Alright, here it is. Okay, so that will start breaking it down. All these pipes here are to get the metallium and the armor and the mining thing for the picks as well. We'll have to go in the back here. Let me out. Alright. One step at a time. Let's just see what happens. Alright, I see the boots going out. Oh man, boots are going all over the place. You see them flying around in the pipe? Now they're stuck. And they went back. Okay. That's perfectly fine. That is breaking down into metal. That one's all full, actually. This one's filling up. Okay. So we should really start this up now. I'm going to have to put this in just to get it going and click this, I believe. Oh, yeah. It is working. So now it's pulling the metallium out of here into this to make the iron. Let's go in the back. Alright, so in the back, it's putting the nuggets into this chest, which then go up. They will go back into here, so this is constantly being filled. Otherwise, it would run out and I have to manually put them in. But any extra it produces then goes up to a auto workbench. I might put a cyclic assembler here, but then I would have to power it or some other crafting table, auto crafting table system. Oh, it is working. Look at that. Then it pulls the iron ingots it's creating out of there, puts them in the barrel. Very cool. So the next step to that, though, I'm going to have 6 of these, and I'll have one for copper, one for gold, one for silver, tin, lead. I was considering making one for thaumium. Let's just see if this is backing up or getting stuck. Okay, that's not good. Oh, this filled up, that's why. Yeah, this is totally full. So I'll need a void jar for this thing, I think, if I don't want that to happen. The pipes in the back here are not connected to the ones in the front, so that prevents it from jamming up, I believe, if they're labeled. Otherwise, if all your pipes are connected, the way Thaumcraft works now with these, You can't have metallium flowing down the same pipe as that armor stuff, for example. You have to keep them separate or use valves or something. These things allow it to break the boots down quicker, by the way. These, I forget what they're called, bellows or something. So that makes this work quicker. Alright, so what should we try here? So this is for making tin. Right now I just have a manual jar I placed here. Let's see if we can get some tin going. Alright. I have like I have like 10 ingots left or something. 9 ingots left. So we're running very low. We'll turn those into nuggets. Let's put some of those in here and see what it does. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's going. Okay. So it looks like it can do this one, the iron and the tin at the same time. I was worried it was going to get stuck because this one's running. So that is producing the tin. Something I have to be careful here. This says thermal expansion on the tin nuggets. I need ones that say Thaumcraft in my system here. Otherwise, it sees them as something different. Alright, so now it says Thaumcraft. I'm going to use those ones in the workbench here. Because if I put these ones in this workbench, then it's going to get jammed. Oh yeah, there we go. Put those back. And actually, I will just try to get rid of these. Oh, did it? What? Did they change? I'm not sure what happened. Oh, and it's out of glass. Okay. So yeah, this is my system for making metal. And it should work out pretty good. Like, look at that, 124 boots. I've actually burnt quite a few of these up already, it looks like. So I think I've solved my metal problem finally. And now that I can get resources easier, I can actually spend more time doing things instead of like mining and that. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.